Smith School graduating senior Dylan Howe.
Ready. One, two.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Please be seated. Presiding over these exercises is Dr. Alexander J. Triantis, Dean of the Robert H. Smith School of Business.
Good afternoon, graduates of the class of 2016. And good afternoon to family and friends of the class of 2016. Good afternoon to our distinguished guests and to members of the Smith School faculty and administration. I welcome you to the commencement of the Robert H. Smith School of Business so that together we may honor our graduates, women and men who have completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degrees. From each of us sitting on stage, from every teacher who taught you and every staff person who made your Smith experience possible, we offer a well-deserved congratulations. Give yourselves a round of applause. You should be proud. You've graduated from one of the preeminent business schools in the world. At the Smith School, the best students, the best faculty, and the most challenging problems of our global interconnected society come together in ways that are transformational and far-reaching. We are a center of collaboration, innovation, and fearless ideas. Every day, Smith ideas and Smith people are moving beyond labs and lecture halls to lead fearlessly and make a positive impact on our economy, our society, and our world. Today, you become one of those people. You are ready to go out into the world and live lives of meaning and purpose, create value for your organizations, and impress the heck out of everyone who meets you. Many of you are wearing cords and multiple stoles today in recognition of your activities and academic honors. One such cord I'd like to point out is rose gold in color and designates students who contributed to the senior class gift. It is a special person who will give back to their school prior to graduation, and I would like to thank you for your generosity and leadership. If you're wearing a Smith Philanthropy cord, please stand so that we can recognize you. Commencement celebrates a journey with beginnings and endings and all the amazing things that happened in between. Today, we will look back on your journey and look forward to your future. Some members of the platform party will be introduced as the program proceeds. At this time, I would like to introduce other platform participants, and I would ask you to please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Patty Caroci, Assistant Dean for Development and Alumni Relations. Professor Rebecca Ratner, Assistant Dean of Academic Affairs for Undergraduate Programs. Clarence Grant, Chair of the Robert H. Smith School of Business Alumni Chapter. Muriel Verdonk, President, Smith Undergraduate Student Association. Professor Kay Bartol, Chairperson of Management and Organization. Professor Henry Lucas, Chairperson of Decision, Operations, and Information Technologies. Professor Martin Dresner, Chairperson of Logistics, Business, and Public Policy. Professor P.K. Kanan, Chairperson of Marketing. Professor Martin Loeb, Chairperson of Accounting and Information Assurance. Professor Vojislav Maksimovich, Chairperson of Finance. And Dale Vanderwall, Assistant Dean of Strategic Operations. You may now clap. This platform is not large enough to contain all who have played an important role in making this day possible. In this regard, a special debt of gratitude is owed to the outstanding faculty at College Park and the Robert H. Smith School of Business, and to the dedicated staff who have given so much of themselves to the graduates. Also, at this time, we respectfully request that all attendees remain seated throughout the entire ceremony in order to provide full recognition to all of our graduates. So, let's begin by hearing from a member of the class of 2016, and I would ask Dr. Joyce Russell, our Senior Associate Dean of the Smith School, to come up to introduce our student speaker.
I am now pleased to introduce our undergraduate student speaker, Yash Mehta. And you will see that he is a fantastic representative of this phenomenal group, the class that is graduating. He is graduating today with a dual bachelor's degree in marketing and supply chain management. Yash, who is a Philip Merrill Presidential Scholar, distinguished himself during his time at Smith. He participated in not one, not two, not three, but 4 honors programs. The Honors College Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, the Smith School's Innovation and Design in Marketing Fellows Program, the Quest Program, and Hinman CEO's Entrepreneurship Program. He has received a Quest Outstanding Service Award, was named an Outstanding Senior in Marketing, and has been part of winning teams for the PwC Business Case Competition and the IBM Watson Tech Case Competition. Despite a very challenging academic schedule, Yash found time to serve in numerous leadership roles. He worked with the undergraduate dean, Victor Mullins, as part of the Dean Student Advisory Council, and he founded the Maryland chapter of Consult Your Community, a student-run nonprofit which provides free consulting to low-income and minority-owned businesses. After graduating from Smith, Yash will join Deloitte as a commercial business analyst in their consulting strategy and operations practice. Please join me in welcoming our student speaker, Yash Mehta.
Thank you, Dean Russell, for that wonderful introduction. Friends, family, Smith faculty, and Smith administration, thank you for joining us here today. And class of 2016, congratulations! Today is a special day. It is a day where we remember our proudest accomplishments, winning an award, acing an exam, or simply finding free Chipotle in Van Munching. These achievements, of course, have come with some struggles. Waking up for morning classes, holding an awkward conversation at a networking event, or simply calculating our GPAs during finals week. Together, we have pushed the limits of procrastination and juggled our consumption of knowledge with our consumption of pizza. We've beaten the odds and sometimes the curve to get here today. But no matter how we've gone here, it is a day we will always remember. As I was writing the speech, I did what any good business student would do and pulled some numbers to quantify just how special today is. There are 7.1 billion people in the world today. However, only 6.7% of them have a college degree. Make no mistake, you are part of the few. You are an outlier. Malcolm Gladwell, author of the book Outliers, describes an outlier as someone who is wildly successful, someone who defies the norm. And he argues that in order to be successful, you have to have more than just intelligence or good work ethic. He says, and I'm paraphrasing, when outliers become outliers, it is not just because of their own efforts. It is because of the contributions of lots of different people and circumstances. In order to understand the outlier, I think you have to look around them, at their family and generation and culture. So look around us and see what makes us outliers. We've been raised by parents and guardians who've given us everything that we have. We've been supported emotionally and financially to go to one of the best universities in the world. We've been given a world-class education from a series of professors who are in a class of their own. We've been given advice from advisors and mentorship from mentors, all of whom have our best interests at heart. And most of all, we've been given a shoulder to cry on by the same friends that make us laugh till it hurts. Hundreds of people have contributed to our success, and many of them are in this room today. So graduates, the rest of the day will be spent celebrating our successes and our achievements. But I'd like you to join me in giving these amazing folks a thunderous round of applause they so rightfully deserve. Thank you. Now, I want to share with you something that happened not long ago. In a conversation with my dad, I mentioned to him that I'm a bit sad that the best 4 years of my life are coming to an end. And he looked at me, put his hand on my shoulder, and said, "Yash, these are not the best years of your life. These 4 years have been an investment into the best years of your life." As I let that sink in, I soon realized how right he was. Friends, we've achieved some amazing things over the last 4 years. But let us not forget the larger picture. Being an outlier is not simply about what you've been given, but what you do with what you've been given. It is our responsibility to make every coming year better than the last by taking what we've been given and giving back. It is through our education, our values, and our ethics that we must push forward the frontier of good. That is our responsibility, and I have no doubt we'll accomplish that. However, it won't be easy. You see, the last 16 years of our lives have been governed by syllabi, by papers and by professors, by exams and by assignments. We've been asked to find X, and we've done so time and time again. However, as we enroll into the course of life, there will be no assignments or exams, and no one will be asking us to find X. Because in the real world, it's not X that's important, it's Y. I'm glad that line landed. Not the letter, but the word, W-H-Y. Now, Y is a three-letter word that can take paragraphs to explain. But at its very core, Y is purpose. Purpose is what wakes you up early in the morning and keeps you up late at night. Purpose is what lets you make the right decision in the midst of a storm of bad circumstances. And purpose is what makes every outlier unique. Now, many of us may not have found our purpose yet, but as long as we live our lives with an open mind, purpose will find its way to us. Friends, as I wrap up my remarks here today, here are the three things I hope you will take away. 1, be grateful to be an outlier and thank all of those that have contributed to your success. 2, being an outlier places upon you not just the opportunity, but the responsibility to make this world a better place. And 3, find your purpose and live your life in pursuit of it. Class of 2016, I do not know what tomorrow brings, but I am confident that if we remember these 3 things, no matter what life throws at us, we will never lose the smiles we have on our faces today. Thank you, congratulations, and good luck.
Yash, thank you so much, and we will give you one final A+ for that. And we'll be hiring you as a public speaking coach for all of us soon. Well, it is now my great pleasure to welcome today's commencement speaker, Mark Greenberg, who's the Vice President of Finance and Strategy for Pixar. Mark is what many of you hope to become, tremendously successful. After graduating with a degree in accounting in 1993, Mark joined Ernst & Young, working first in Baltimore and then in the San Francisco Bay Area because he was drawn to the startup culture of Silicon Valley. In 1999, he moved to Sabra Software, and in 2002, he joined Pixar as the Director of Accounting and Reporting. Over the next several years, he advanced within the company, becoming production accountant for the film Ratatouille, then the Director of Production Finance for various films, before taking on his current role. He now oversees accounting, finance, and facilities functions at Pixar, including accounts payable, stock administration and payroll, annual operating and spending planning, resource and headcount planning, and facility operations. For all of you that can't make sense of all that, that's quite a list. It basically means everything from how a film is funded to the merchandising and everything in between. In 2013, he added the credit of producer for the short The Blue Umbrella, that many of you may remember was released theatrically in front of Monsters University. Giving back to organizations that are important to Mark has also been a priority in his life. He serves as board chairman for We Care Services for Children in Concord, California, an organization that provides mental health and developmental services to children. Mark is also a member of the Smith School's Board of Advisors, as well as a member of the University of Maryland College Park Foundation Board of Trustees. Mark is a principled and inspiring leader. I can think of no finer role model for you as you enter the marketplace. Please join me now in welcoming Mark Greenberg.
Thank you very much, Dean. Welcome, fellow Terps, esteemed faculty and administrators, proud parents, guardians, siblings, and friends, and congratulations to the class of 2016 on this incredible accomplishment on this amazing day. As I was preparing for this speech, I thought a logical first step would be to look back at my business school graduation speaker. Surely he or she imparted magical words that inspired me to do good, be fearless, and make great choices. But I couldn't remember who my graduation speaker was. Was I in some lingering stupor from the prior night? If I found a copy of the speech or an old video on YouTube, it would certainly ring a bell. Nope, couldn't find it. So I called the university and I asked them. Guess what? Not even the business school or the university's archives could tell me who spoke at my business school graduation. High bar, right? Although I'm finding it comforting right now standing here knowing that you will probably not remember either. I know I'm standing between you and your diploma. Grant me 15 minutes and I'll give this a shot. Honestly, I have been sweating this. I want to say something you will remember and to provide meaningful inspiration. So I chatted with lots of folks, including my advisor from my days at Maryland. She still works at the university and works with students and has always been a great source of counsel. Here's how it went. Hey, Terry, any suggestions for my commencement speech? I'm pretty nervous. It's got to be great. So she turns to me and says, BFD. Terry, I have a smartphone. I use the internet. I know what abbreviations mean. I know what BFD means. Well, Terry, it might not be a big effing deal to you, but it's a big effing deal to me in this graduating class. No, she says. Brief, funny, and done. Good advice. You can judge. Let's at least try to be brief and done. And if BFD is all you remember about my commencement address in 20 years, I can live with that. This is a wonderful honor for me. I am a proud member of the class of '93, and sitting in Coalfield House over 20 years ago, I never would have imagined or expected that one day I'd be at a Maryland graduation on the other side of the lectern. But some of the best parts of my life have been unexpected. That's what I want to talk to you about today, the unexpected, the risky, and the new. And through my connection to the artists at Pixar, and with wise words from some of Pixar's characters, your connection to art and creativity. As I think back on who I was at my graduation, I can't help but wonder how I got here. And I imagine many of you are wondering how you'll get to where and to whom you want to be in the next year, or in 5, 10, 20, or more years. How will you seize opportunities? How many missteps will you make? How many turns will you take? Sounds like a song. How will you decide with whom to surround yourselves? Who will impact you and in what way? When will you need to be like Dory and just keep swimming? I want to start by assuring you that you're prepared. I think a big part of what prepared me and now has prepared you is this university. I have deep roots in this university, and I know it has also helped strengthen and extend my roots. It has helped strengthen your root system, teaching knowledge and creating a network of mentors and friends that I hope you will turn to in the coming months and years for advice large and small, and for support personally and professionally. Use those roots, grow from them. I know I did, and I continue to. Although my roots were here and I was working in Baltimore in the spring of '97, I saw a posting in an Ernst & Young newsletter that the Silicon Valley offices were looking for help in that amazing .com boom. I had this feeling that it was the right thing at the right time. I remember the call I made to my wife, then my fiancée, about it. She was on her cell phone. Yes, we had cell phones. Hello, hi honey, how's your day? Great, listen, do you want to move to California? No, I don't know anyone in California either. Yep, I am serious. You can pull over so we can talk more. That's pretty much it. We decided to take the risk. Why not? If not now, when? That's how my adventure started. We were Carl and Ellie from Pixar's Up. Adventure is out there. I'm so glad we did, because making that leap is what led ultimately to the job I have at Pixar, and it's a big part of who I am today. I was acting fearlessly, but there was plenty of doubt and anxiety, and it wasn't always smooth. With strong roots, you are poised to take advantage of opportunities. These roots help you withstand the unexpected gusts life sends your way and give you the anchoring to reach for things that might seem otherwise beyond your grasp. And when you grab that moment, it doesn't mean you leave those roots behind. My connection to this university is stronger today than it has ever been, and I hope it will be the same for you as you experience your adventures. And what about my experiences at Pixar? Why has Pixar been so important in my business career, and what's the connection between business and art? For most folks, art and creative are not the first things that come to mind when you say you're graduating from a business school with a business degree. In fact, some people think of business as something that is almost antithetical to art and the creative process. They think of business people as the suits who are trying to minimize risk and control art, telling people with new ideas to be more practical. The way I see it, business-minded and creative people are not only both artists, but are also natural allies. I believe business is the primary way new ideas and new ways of doing things become part of and improve our everyday lives. Artists and inventors have new ideas and improvements on old ideas, and business helps create organizations that allow ideas to be realized. And sometimes business and creative are exactly the same person. When new ideas catch on, business also helps create the chance to repeat for an even larger impact. Pixar is an animated feature film company, and animation is the center of our world. It's even in our name, Pixar Animation Studios. Animation is the acting part of our process, and the animation department is one part of filmmaking and one part of the company. But in fact, the animation department is only about 10% of the employees at Pixar. There are many other aspects of film production: story, art, editorial, management, software development, technical, and many other contributors to creative and commercial success. But what about Pixar business? What about finance, marketing, and accounting in a creative company like Pixar? I think Pixar has some of the most gifted filmmakers in the world, but they work in a medium that is expensive and requires many years and hundreds of people. No one would give artists millions of dollars to make a film if there weren't a reasonable chance of making that money back in the long term. This is not just art for art's sake, and we are very proud of the art. It's also art because it's a business. It's because business people help build an organization that can make money from those films, that those films can be made to begin with. But business isn't just a long-term partner to the creative process. It's an everyday one. Let me point out 3 ways business partners with art at Pixar: as a forcing mechanism, as a data provider, and as a creative partner. First, business is a forcing mechanism during the creative process. As our Chief Creative Officer, Executive Producer, and Director John Lasseter says, our films are never finished, they're just released. Artists always want to make their art better, and they always can make it better. If we allowed Pete Docter, the director of Inside Out, to build every possible iteration of the mind world in Inside Out, in case one worked out better than another, we would surely run out of time, energy, or money. And those artists that worked on the iteration that did not get used would certainly revolt. Imagine if you worked on something and there was only a small chance that it would make it to the final film. How long would you work at that company? And how rewarding would it be for you when the film released? At Pixar, we create friction to polish the creative diamond, requiring artists to make choices and commit to a path so we can release a film. Business is one of the important ways we create that friction. Great artists want limits, and the artists and the technical crews want good business management. They are not at odds, they are partners. Second, at Pixar, the business organization provides accurate and relevant data, which is essential to make better, more timely, and more informed decisions. Business helps companies understand implications. It's important to know the impact of creative, technical, and production decisions, and business helps readjust to changing conditions as well as to the impact of those changes. When we started on The Incredibles, the first movie we'd ever made that had humans as main characters, one of our big technical challenges was figuring out how to create believable, computer-generated hair. It would have been impossible to hand animate every hair on every character's head, so we had to develop software that could realistically simulate the hair's behavior, while still allowing us to direct or shape it. When you're faced with a question like that, you have to ask, how much will it cost? How long will it take? What are the interim steps that we need to take in order to hit the end goal? Is it worth it? Business helps figure out that partnership with artists, with creative and with technical leadership. Don't get me wrong, you can't forecast everything. If you work on any complicated project for any length of time, you'll often need a healthy dose of luck along the way. But there are people in this room who are adept at collecting, interpreting, and delivering data. As Edna Mode from The Incredibles says, luck favors the prepared. To me, no organization prepares better than business. You graduates, you prepare with data and the analysis that goes along with it. This business school has taught you to prepare, it has taught you skills, and wisdom will come from learning to integrate and collaborate in partnership with artists. And third, business requires creativity. And I don't mean it in the what answer do you want kind of way. There are many paths to solutions to problems, and the creativity and flexibility you learn with your business degree and will demonstrate as leaders will directly impact you and your organizations for the better. You are artists too. Business, management, marketing, finance, accounting, information systems, business school majors and you graduates are an essential part of enabling the creative process. You are an essential part of creating, designing, implementing, delivering, and ultimately of formulating a repeatable and responsive process where additional success, a business, happens. Steve Jobs said that Pixar was a stool with 3 legs: creative, technical, and production. We are all artists. The creative people dream up amazing stories. Software-savvy technical folks figure out how to get those stories to the screen, and production folks, which includes business, collaborate on the end product. Business makes sure resources are there, and those resources are used with an economic return so that we not only get to finish with something we're proud of, but also can tell another story. These legs challenge and inspire to a greater end and the ultimate goal to create a great product. When you press Pixar's president, Ed Catmull, on Pixar's mission, he says things like, Pixar creates films that touch the human condition, and Pixar creates films that make better humans. Better humans. There's no loftier goal. None of this is possible without a balanced, business-aware mentality and the inevitable push and pull of budgets, marketing, distribution, deadlines, and data. Graduates, I challenge you to be in the business of creative, partner with and support art and creative in its many forms and in any way you can. Find the company where you can be amazing or start your own and make better humans. I don't know whether it's in California or somewhere else, but chasing that dream is a worthy cause, and it won't always be easy, pretty, or successful, but I believe nothing good comes from nothing risked. As the critic Ego says in Ratatouille, the world is often unkind to new creations, the new needs friends. You have strong roots and have built a network of friends and mentors with great education from an inspiring institution that has prepared you to go out and give something invaluable to the new ideas out there, the better ways of doing things that haven't yet been heard. Studying business gives you the tools to systematically decide which new ideas to throw your energies behind, and the skills to help those new ideas adapt to and survive in an often harsh marketplace. So after a long night of celebration, cherish this wonderful moment, this well-deserved celebration of your hard work, and go find your place in the world. Look back on it as a beginning, embrace your talents, Be fearless artists. Represent all that is good about business, and you will be successful and personally and professionally fulfilled. And remember that success is not about one at bat, but the trajectory of a career and a life. Remember the preparation and the support that made your success today and in the future. Be optimistic, treat people with respect, and someday may you pay your good fortune forward. And finally, to quote Merida from Brave, there are those who say fate is something beyond our command, but I know better. Our fate lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it. Congratulations, class of 2016. Thank you for this honor today. Good luck. I know this is a BFD. To infinity and beyond, and go Terps.
Well, thank you so much, Mark, for that really inspiring talk about the yin and yang of creative and business. And we'd like to give you a small token of appreciation and also a suggestion for your next Pixar movie called Finding Testudo.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know who's
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to now invite Mr. Clarence Grant, Chair of the Robert H. Smith School of Business Alumni Chapter, to welcome the soon-to-be graduates to the alumni community.
Good afternoon, Dean Triantis, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and spectators. It is my honor to join you today in congratulating the class of 2016 and officially welcoming this graduating class to the Alumni Association of the University of Maryland. As an alum of the class of 2005 and as chair of the Smith Alumni Chapter Board, I won't exert too much peer pressure on you to encourage you to become an active alumni. Instead, I will convince you to get involved and stay involved. You see, I have referenced several business terms in this speech that as future business leaders of America, of the present and future, you should resonate in some way, shape, or form with each and every one of you. And so without further delay, here is my slightly extended elevator pitch on why being involved alumni provides dividends for years to come. And if you're starting to count, those are your first two terms. Today, you join the Smith alumni community of more than 60,000 individuals. Our alumni community is an impressive affinity group with strong personal brands and exciting demographic profiles. As we benchmark against our peer institutions, we find that those business schools with high levels of alumni participation are industry leaders in higher education. So, to truly maximize the value of your Smith experience, we need to work together to ensure that the Smith School continues to be recognized as a leader in business education. Alumni engagement post-graduations can take many forms, but basically it boils down to two things, and that's keeping in touch and staying involved. So we encourage you to download and regularly use the Smith School app and stay connected with us on Facebook and LinkedIn. And you will see firsthand the centers of distribution in our alumni body. The Smith School app is exclusive to the Smith alumni community, and customer discovery has been incredibly positive thus far. Additionally, volunteer opportunities are numerous, from mentoring to resume review to job creation to becoming a commencement speaker. You can also participate in e-commerce opportunities by buying more Terp gear and touting your alma mater. Lastly, you can further demonstrate those leadership skills you honed at Smith by recruiting future graduates and advocating for Smith. The return on investment of your alumni experience is up to you. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that the more you invest, the more you get back, and the stronger the school becomes. So continue to help make the Smith School a market leader in business education by keeping in touch and staying involved. Congratulations again to the class of 2016, and welcome to the Alumni Association. Go Terps!
Ladies and gentlemen, a professional photographer will be taking each graduate's picture as they receive their envelope. In order not to obstruct the view of others, family and friends are asked not to enter the floor for photographs. Also, we remind all attendees to please remain seated throughout the entire ceremony in order to fully recognize all of today's graduates. Dr. Victor Mullins, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Programs, will present the class of 2016 graduates. Will the candidates please rise?
Dean Triantis, I'm very pleased to present the graduates of the class of 2016.
I am honored to recognize these graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
Will the graduates please be seated? Dr. Jeffrey Kudish, Assistant Dean of Corporate Relations and Managing Director of the Office of Career Services, and Mr. Gary Cohen, Associate Dean of Executive Programs, will introduce the graduates. We will now recognize graduates who are members of the Platform Party.
Yash Mehta, double degree in Marketing and Supply Chain Management, graduating magna cum laude. Dylan Howe, double major in Supply Chain Management and Operations Management and Business Analytics.
Will all other graduates please remain seated until directed to the platform to receive our congratulations?
The following students are accounting majors: Patrick Kilduff, Anthony Squiat, James Thompson, Jacob Gaines, Jake Saunders, Samantha Colloy, Rachel Cuff, Daniel Klein, Eric Marcus, Ari Wertheimer, Joshua Shapiro, Avital Kimchi, Amanda Herman, Danielle DeGregory, Kelsey Jamdar, Grace Haunimev, Kelly Klompierens, Jason Oringer, Michael Harrington, you're welcome, Christopher Lecomte, Jordan Showball, Aniki Patel, Jordan Sweet, Richard Romero Interiano, Nancy Kobe, Kathy Wynn, summa cum laude, Aisha Argral, Ezra Yagub, Kyle Delamans, Lisa Morton, cum laude, Sabrina Ruth Tepper, summa cum laude, Fatima Khalid, summa cum laude, Zarima Kuzagova, magna cum laude, Gunnar Stout, William Kalish, Fong Huang. Emily Allen, Departmental Honors, magna cum laude. Jonathan Kim. Maria Moreno Santos. Beverly Marquin. Maria Ari Stein. Megan Fatah. Nicola Zuber. Nicholas Davis. Farhan Khan. William Seamers. Michael Nealis. Lucas Davis. Jeremy Caw. Cole Capuzzi. Lauren Hawley, magna cum laude. Katie Corbin. Noelle Swan. Marilyn McDonald. Kristen Bliss. Jana Desai. Anna Christina Commande, Departmental Honors. Ho-Jin Chang. Wendy Kim. Alice Liu, magna cum laude. Xianhu Huang. Jiaji Zhang. Tiangi Yang. Joanne Tsai. Jingya Yang. Annie Lu. Kehu. Sadia Tariq, cum laude. Thizeza Carvalho. Tiffany Baker. Alexis Smith. Quan Shi. Arum Han. Hong Ha Jin. Pipin Wemby. Helois Nekedi. Emmanuel Kaku. Kozgo Numatekpo. Chindera Lucky Alozi. Quinca Billingsley. Sarah Sium. Andrea Kivime. Bria Chris. Ni Pham. Jade Quash. Nagok Fan. Varita Sikwi. Sue Hatat. Nugan Parr. Janelle Santiago. Andrew McCormick. Kevin Tai. Kay Chunzi. Lorraine Alvarado. Demi Kleeman. Pyrus Choi. Sylvia Lin, cum laude. Erzqua Zhao. Jaizi. Mengen Austria. Netzanet Fascia. Eva Kamau. Diedrich Jeffries. Brunjo Marjo. Nikam Mwa. Zachary Grunleger. Zane Shaman. Jason Horsley. Kevin Snyder. Eric Lee. Justin Goldspiel. Salman Badori. Nicholas Christian. Carolina Lully. Victoria Bowcut. Tyler Boyles. Sonia Sleepoy. Cindy Chung. Nicole Shemchuk, summa cum laude. Aaron Hill. Drew Bongaviani. Samuel Burns, cum laude. Andrew Tisty. Grant McCarthy. Jonathan Blanton. Robert Frischka. Vel Lian. Crystal Leong. Crystal C. Corey Rubin, Abby Harris, Kristen Wolf, Kieran McQuillan, Blake Richardson, Matthew Dragonet, cum laude. Allison Baker, Departmental Honors, cum laude. Emily Bachowski, Marco Romero, Brandon Camuso, John Cristiano, Kaylin Malizia, Alexis Talia, Adam Lazoff, Andrew Cohen, Jacob Phillips, Edon Guter, Mitchell Reichenberg, Bridget McManus, cum laude, William Yetka, cum laude, Michael Ziffardino, cum laude, Paul Finnemore, magna cum laude, Kathleen Garman, Departmental Honors, magna cum laude, Brittany Fallon, cum laude, Catherine Gloth, Brendan O'Connor, Mark Ziolkowski, Alexander Stansbury, Timothy Riddlesturfer, Andrea Riddick, Deepak Sharma, Michael Adam, Brian Dare, Scott Rosenblum, Michael Davis, Farhadun Kubria, Hamad Musvi, Syed Takvi, Ian Mardarnis, Ravi Dadlani, Vivian Urzua, Alexander Quispe, Daniel Beal, cum laude, Stephanie Silva, Christine Clark, Dehan Min John, summa cum laude, Thomas Pfeiffer, magna cum laude, Amitoj Singh, Niroshan Weir Zakira, Amroj Singh, Victor Silva, Carlos Garcia, Jack Benchimal, Amal Usami, Mariam Zafar, Blanca Guerva Valencia, Hamad Malik, Bray Creech, Khadija Harkness, Hola Shobia Adesi, David Garrett. The following students are information systems majors. Victoria Chang, Suba Ali, Lauren Leung, Gina Gao, Pooja Mathur, James Luddy, Spencer Lopez, Georges Colbert, Minu Kwok, Julie Lee, Christine Otto, Anna Saavedra, Angelin Song, Andrew Goldberg, cum laude, Shou Zhen, Andy Liu, cum laude, Yan Chen, Uju Mo, Atupale Matupa, Rujing Chang, David Eber, Eric Mansky, Samuel Palmer, Ryan Tendrick, Michael Gross, Christopher Scheibel, Raphael Oduk, Alicia Diakita, Joseph Montufu, Gideon Yilma, Elitan Mulugeta, Jamie Wong, Kong Du, Zhong Yang, Patrick Keeler, Paige Siegel, Sujin Young, Ryan Seuss, Jay Laza, Leah Al, Departmental Honors, cum laude. Dina Broido, Departmental Honors, cum laude. Britannia Zanya Beleno, Jennifer Pridemore, Developmental Honors. Benjamin Miller, Departmental Honors. Marif Indron, Bruce Yun, Samuel Friedman, Ellie Silo Carroll. The following students are Operations Management and Business Analytics majors. Caitlin Cogdon, Rachel Graff, Janine Assi, Departmental Honors. Jeremy Wineapple, Robert Alt, John Van Etten, Eric Barbules, Daniela Gomez, Honors. Mingyung Nam, Natalie Paparoxis, Abigail Malkin, magna cum laude. Jasmine Crooks, Patience Williams, C. Kim, Robert Fitzgerald, Kriya Donna, Benjamin Wright, Maxwell Dyke, the following students are marketing majors. Peter Valenti, Zachary Stein, Harry Brown, Anthony Bethea, Dustin Ecton, Aaron Dimas, Jessica Moore, Kayla Moore, Abdullah Sam Ahmed, Caleb Koo, Ariana Thompson, Andre Rausch, Carter Metz, Evan Strook, Griselda Lazarte, Isabel Yu, Valerie Mendoza, Christine Guervar, Rachel Ardridge, Julie Gauci, Sierra O'Keefe, cum laude, Taylor Odak, Allison Kibbe, Allison Friedman, Zachary Peretti, Storm Walper, Patrick Kendall, Matthew Wright, Sydney Hui, Caitlin Petricola, Samantha Carvalho, Eric Laughlin, Caroline Myers, Austin Ratner, Elena White, Matthew Lawler, Jennifer Gahn, Ankur Nyak, Jesse Zhu, Carolyn Ferreira, Eugene Park, Aaron Brown, congratulations, Julia Snoy, magna cum laude, Sarah Berinsky, Danielle Campbell, Cindy Chen, Gisela Diaz, Amanda Corey, Ruslana Milliker, Demir Aaron, Justin Capolongo, Cara Falco, Amanda Hishma. Allison Hishma. Maxwell Rubin. Skylar Broadman. Joshua Kaplan. Amanda Plovner. Corinne Langer. Rebecca Yatovitz, cum laude. Sean Eleva, cum laude. Michael Barnett. Mika Coco. Peter Perini. Rachel George, magna cum laude. Catherine Klett. Congratulations. Melissa Fleischman. Congratulations. Richard Bailey. Congratulations. Gabriel Fishbein. Naomi Lieberman. Congratulations. Jacob Sloyer. Joseph Rubenstein. Brendan Karp. Arjan Baradwa, double degree computer science. Brett Kappels. Sydney Saniel. Maxwell Foche. Sarah Kavanaugh, double major supply chain management, cum laude. Alexander Gilman, cum laude. Michael Delfbaugh. Sam Ferber. Joshua Lowe. Jeremy Brosda. Alexander Miller. Brittany McCoy. Brittany Childs. Robiat Sani. Matthew Cooks. Kayla Kite. Janice Freeman. Paula Kaufman Sotomayor. Naya Frazier, Departmental Honors, cum laude. Sari Aftali. Faye Moncho. Monica Bryant. Kevin McGrew. Jenna Booth. Taylor Myers. Laura Tenbus. Katie Irvine. Hope Flannery, cum laude. Yvonne Doe. Jessica Matson. Jennifer Kinnear. Danielle Walkerwitz. Evan Friedman. Julian Gooch. Stephen Klima. Layman Ben Trotteret. Kyle Deutschman. Amanda Dellinger. Willie Rediker. Jenna Ferranti. Sarah Nealons. Kelly Murphy. Stephanie Spellman. Abby Judelman. Paige Lawler. Teddy Wolfer. Carly Bruner. Rachel Kobe. Alexandra Fodell. Christopher Nelson. Brett Harley. Robert Elliott. Catherine Turner. Melissa Frankenberry. Brianna Cole. Abel Tesfa. Catherine Cook. Juliana Yu. Olivia Bonini. Michaela Sendek. Leor Newman. Alyssa Hochberg. Riley Dunn. Danielle Liu. Judy Cow. Christine Dang. Claire Gavrick. Megan Simoes.
Okay. The following students are finance majors: Ryan Crowder, Morgan Grunberg, Idi Rihani, Dylan Lunder, Shashwati Das, Daniel Dvorak, Daniel Meisner, magna cum laude, Ariel Bitten, summa cum laude, Ashley Miller, summa cum laude, Denise McPhilmy, Alexandra Prendergast, Maggie McNeil, Amanda English, Jacqueline Kwan, magna cum laude, Tyler Gillis, Mark Dodge, Emma Best, Henry Yuha, summa cum laude, Ariane Mikrafari, Michael Martinez, Joshua Sarna, Justin Heckler, Jonathan Nolman, Gregory Fienza, Louis Fleischman, Jonathan Katz, Benjamin Ketzlack, Stephen Dermatas, Zachary Bloom, James Brockett, Department Honors, Faith Harrington, Caitlin McCulley, Stella Zhang, Alexis Marion, Sean Flaherty, cum laude, Tyler Kane, cum laude, Shannon Ridge, cum laude, Chloe Spitalnik, Allison McCoon, Megan Denchfield, Aaron Pludwinski, Nicholas Campanella, William Baldwin, Kevin Rudd, Asa Hecker, Departmental Honors, Andrew Chapol, Drew Calamaro, Alexander Rifkin, Joseph Dizon, Ryan Wells, Catherine Skriniars, cum laude, Kyle Forbes, Mark Bickle, Moshe Feldman, Eric Sines, Zachary Cohen, Alexander Bader, Jake Shapiro, Eric Bonaventure, Department Honors, summa cum laude, Anthony Casiero, Stephen Putnam, Brian Panisi, magna cum laude, Matthew Jelinski, Joshua Lewin Epstein, Daniel Stern, Benjamin Brock, Thomas Minnis, Dale Park, Sean Mahaley, Selena Mbale, Bethlehem Lema, Charles White, Ashley Ruggiero, Joseph Serra, Matthew Reckon, John Galdi, Blake Bonita, Patrick Schubert, Sergio Ioano, Nathaniel Russo, Patrick Promel, Deval Patel. Matthew Coomer. Kelly Malin. David Slabovic. Jake Linhart. Brooks Brown. Eric York. Jordan Summerfield. Michael Schwartz. Kenyon Wagner. Sarah So. Shin Gu. Nishka Batra, cum laude. Roji Lee. Rushen Ma, cum laude. Linda Ye. Huang Wang, Departmental Honors. Andrew Phillips. Alec Taylor. Jessica Huang, cum laude. Michelle Gu. Catherine Khan. Ravali Pedipati. Ryan Warshofsky. Jonathan Staples. Christian Lee. Zachary Kim. Kevin Shu. Abdullah Abdul Karim. Famid Ahmed. Rashik Ahmed. Mike Chung. Jessica Manzione, Departmental Honors, cum laude. Lulu Sun. David Tian. Christopher Riggs. Sean Glisson. Aryan Siaposhan. Santiago Paganini. Kunal Kukreju. Oliver Thresher, magna cum laude. Maria Mesa. John Esposito, cum laude. Harsha Nirchal. Brian Donahue. Jake Stathis. Taylor Stull. Davis Grove. Venki Sivasham. Nicholas Boyton. Nicholas Kuzmak. Paul DeMarco. Alexandra Sweeney. Colleen Miller. Nicholas Imperioli. William Armstrong. Niha Aleti. Sarah Ing. Meapen Thenapen. Rahul Kashyap, magna cum laude. Karan Singh. Sudarshan Shankar. Brandon Ozzie, cum laude. Avinash Satish, cum laude. Hina Kunwal. Ariani Sedki. Ambika Agarwal. Alice Liu. Anton Leotiev. Jerry Gu, magna cum laude. Anshima Gupta, magna cum laude. Sarah Abernethy. Julian Mu. Anna Lee. Juning Wu. Austin Russell, summa cum laude. Long Cal, summa cum laude. Alyssa Lesho. Reginald Lesesny. Jacob Gordon. Sebastian Patino Sandoval, cum laude. Sang Kim. Megan Yule. Sarah Chu. Shuoxi Wu. Ian Moritz. Cole Wujek, cum laude. Amber Langway. Natalie Benamor. Carl Parm. Nathaniel Kenenitz. Christopher Papadopoulos, cum laude. Christopher Qatar. Blake Ware. Maria Harold. Melissa Bean. Tanya Bagari. Emerson Whitney. Ryan Coulter. Andrew Jones. Brad Lindquist. James Burke. Gregory Berman. Jacob Fackler. Bennett Luvali. Max Whitman. Alexander Kwan. John Shambarlis. Sarah Bugara. Joanna Amaya. Andrew Greco. Nicole Fleskis. Ayush Singhal. Kristen Axtell. Joseph Tuckman. Matthew Majewski. Eric Sharkey. Vikram Soyavanchi. Marian Boselet. Samantha Lang. Ekaterina Nazarenko. Ekaterina Ryazanova, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Yaffe, summa cum laude. Gary Vargas. Aisha Ali. Richard Luna. Sam Caspert. Andrew Goldstein. Oliver Goldstein. Alexander Sterren. Michael McIntyre. Edward Liu. Matthew McAleer. Shung Pak. In Yu. Daniel Ang. Robert Nani. Marty DiPapalo. Jesse Krantz. Jason Fleischer. Khan Balimtas. Brandon Robinson. Noam Shieldhouse. Ria Kitai. Joshua Lerner. Brett Richter. Derek Arnett, cum laude. Maya Upadhyaya. Christina Allen. Randall Block. Matthew Gaudioso. Cody West. Andrew Grossi. Braden Austin. Jennifer Lemire. Victoria Shepelev. Vivian Zhang, Departmental Honors. Anna Kirsten. Avery Gable. Scott Rivkin. Matthew Wisher. John Hunt. June Lee, Departmental Honors. Benjamin Rudy. Joseph Peter, magna cum laude. Konyin He. Da Shim. Michael Barnett. The following students are supply chain majors. Vincent Bennett. Timothy Park. Kevin Liu. Jessica Ma, Daniel Kaufman, Lucia Rizzo, Patrick Powers, Mitchell Newman, Scott Morata, Kyle Hausler, Joseph Schwartz, Harrison Hoffman, Ryan Birmingham, Nicholas Blue, Joseph Lacco, Andrew McGeehee, Richard Penoyer, Nicole Mays, cum laude, Justin Obraki, Jordan Nicely, Ronald Montano, Beidi Liu, Cindy Liu, Brian Hanratty, Alexander Colacello, Charles Mao, magna cum laude, Ryan Monardo, Matthew Cromwell, Max Chapman, Marie Gradomat, Serena Rangunathan, Isaac Appel, Stephen Sleesman, Amanda Yard, Mauricio Garcia, Nicole Senti, Departmental Honors, Mia Kim, Stephen Ringer, Janera Jones, Lakeisha Rochester, Ganiyat Lawal, Maher Khan, Michelle Sarpangadu, Thendo Todani, Suna Manejwala, Ben Jordan. The following students are international business majors. Wing Hai Ko, Faranak Moseni Kolor, Pamela Arias, Claire Paz, Mohani Samaru, Derek Nels, Andrew Nurse, Ilya Serotinen, Eric Roshini, Alicia Arbaiza, Rebecca Connor, Kimya Sarmadi, Robert Blakewood Agdu, Brandon Sturrock, Gabriella Conway, John Quinn, Megan Schleicher, Alina Rosenthal, Meredith Gensel, Cassidy Scharf, Nicole Yap, Austin Drexler, Stephen Hearn, Mambwe Sombwe, Rahul Krishnukumar, Ramze Alalfe, Minsao Sim, Kwangwan Kim, Alejandra Sanabria, Mohammed Hanai, Andrea Vallejos. The following students are management majors, which include students in the entrepreneurship track: Adam Graub, Benjamin Hyman, George Bowie, Chad Shieldstone, Michael Ryan, Benjamin Keller, Colin Bennett, Jake Barringer, Kia Chandramani, Julie Lipschutz, Jake McCuffig, Benjamin Solomon, Grant Cohen, Zachary Baumstein, Grant Nolan, Stephen McCollum, Kevin Madelis, David Kurz, Van Anna Liu, Theus Pereira, Sophia Nyanwin, Munaraj Ahuja, Renee Polan, magna cum laude, Amanda Fogel, Daniel Suckeld, Reeve Kononi, Mark Davis, Jean Yannick Diouf, Antoine Plant, Ahab Amir, Keval Patel, Benjamin Cornwell, Tyler Mannion, Eric Galfond, Grant Colborn, Haley Joy, Elonia Molina, Amy Falco, Caitlin Thompson, Kayla Brody, Sayed Reza Giassi Afjeh, Ryan Rahimli. Is that it?
Well, once again, let us all congratulate today's graduates. Graduates of the Robert H. Smith School of Business, it has been a real pleasure to share this special day with you. My congratulations to each of you on the accomplishments that have led to this day. We also honor the people who supported you, who believed in you, and who, in many cases, paid for you, the parents of the class of 2016. It is with great hope and optimism that we at the Smith School send you out into the world. I am certain that you will lead diverse and accomplished lives. I know you are happy to have your classes behind you. But this may be the end of college. It is not the end of learning. As you continue to learn, I hope you will share your knowledge, your insights, and your experience with us. And I hope that your life will lead you back to this learning community to mentor students, serve on a committee, speak to a club, or continue your education. Graduation is a significant achievement made possible by your own hard work, but also by the support of your friends and family members. As you graduate, I also offer you the Smith School's encouragement and support. Take advantage of our alumni networking opportunities as you pursue your careers. Stay in touch with us, and we will stay in touch with you. The Alumni Relations Office is even now checking your addresses and the spelling of your last names. We hope you have a long and mutually beneficial relationship with the Smith School. Every member of the Smith community is very proud of your achievements. We wish you well on the journey ahead, and I look forward to hearing many good reports of your successes in the years to come. Congratulations. I wish you all the best.
Will graduates and guests please remain seated until after the faculty has recessed? After the faculty has recessed, graduates are asked to please exit the arena by any of the stairways from the floor. Thank you.